You traveling outside the United States, you are a US citizen. Can you lose your citizenship when you come back? Don't forget to follow this page and let's talk about this misconception. What is called losing your citizenship, that is actually called denaturalization. It's a very complex process and is very rarely used. Now, we have heard through social media of people traveling and then having their citizenship yanked from them at the airport. That's actually not exact because the law is very clear. Number one, you have to show that your citizenship, they have to show that the citizenship was acquired obviously under fraud and misrepresentation, meaning that you did say something that will not render you eligible for citizenship. Number two, you have to show that citizenship also was obtained what is called through criminal fraud under naturalization, meaning this is actually very important. Also, it's a whole process. Number three, during wartime, if we have wartime as obviously enacted by Congress, if you've been discharged dishonorably from the army and you obtain your citizenship through this particular mean, then you could be facing denaturalization as well. And then we have an old provision that existed during the Cold War, and is actually if you refuse to testify before the Congressional Committee. Now, this is what you need to know. Those are the four ways. But now, how does that work? In order to start, obviously, the denaturalization process, you need to remember that it is initiated by USCIS. USCIS have to prepare, obviously, an affidavit stating that you obtain your citizenship through fraud, misrepresentation, obviously naturalization fraud, and then that the proceeding should be commenced. But USCIS does not take the decision, they don't make the decision, then they have to send it to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and the U.S. Attorney's Office actually will prosecute the case, and the case will be prosecuted before the district court that has jurisdiction over your place of residence. As you can see, it's more complex. You can see that the CBP, the border officer, the Custom Border Patrol officer cannot revoke someone's citizenship. It's a very complex and lengthy process, and you have defenses where we talk about what are the defense against denaturalization if you ever find yourself in this situation. We will talk about it in a subsequent video, but I hope that was very helpful to you. Don't forget to follow this page. Until then, bye.